attention, cause it's just not enough room in this small city. Cleaning crew is out to get you, can you dodge 50? 50-50 odds, hear the applause in the black, ripping through the avenues in the parks full of guys chilling at the bar, cause mama boyfriend Ron tripping, ripping through their hearts with what he doing after dark, and mama working late and she don't know cause they don't have the heart. It's safe to say in them shoes, they dark in them. Swim the shore before the whales and the sharks get them. So many bodies in the waters, you ain't gotta swim them. You on the shoulders of the fallen, trying to outlive them.
Shalom, shalom, family, shalom. First and foremost, we're going to give all praises to the Heavenly Father, the Most High Yahweh, right? We do so in the name of His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, his real name being Yahawashi Mashiach, right? Hamashiach being the anointed, all right? All right. Right? So this your brother Azariah, a fire God. Definitely appreciate everybody tapping in, who's tapping in right now. Ready to definitely get into this lesson. I actually got a sneak peek yet again for everybody, man, on a upcoming debate between the brother Ashrakar. So shout out to him, the leader of this organization, Fire God. He has a debate with I believe the name of this church is the Narrow Way. It's actually here in Jacksonville where I'm at. Um, I'll talk more about it as we get into it, but I got a little sneak peek into that. There's some things that I definitely want to bring out and illuminate in the discussion slash debate that they had. So I got some exclusive footage. Not has not aired on his channel yet. Has not aired on the Fire of God channel yet. So this is a little exclusive behind the scenes um, sneak peek. But I got a couple of things that I'm gonna get into, man. Because honestly, it got bad for the for the brother. Um, like I said, I think the name of this church is I forgot the name. I think the name of that church is the Narrow Way. Let me look it up. Right? Let me look it up on my YouTube right quick. I think it's the Narrow Way. Bear with me a second, family. I think hold on. I know it's shown in the video that I'm gonna show, but I'm gonna just try to see if I can find where they show the name of the congregation. I could have swore it was the Narrow Way. Yeah. Okay, maybe that's just the name of her of the lady who was streaming the podcast. Let me see. Narrow Way. I said the narrow. I said the Narrow Way, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the Narrow Way podcast. Salakia fam. Um, I'm doing this for a reason. But again, if you're watching live, hit the like button. Definitely like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. All right. And it don't cost you nothing to hit the like button either, if you could. All right. Um, man, I can't. Oh, wait. Maybe this is it right here. Oh, yep. This is it right here. Okay. Yeah. All right. Con. So it's the Narrow Way podcast with Terra Lisa podcast. All right, boom. So I'm gonna share my screen, right? I'm gonna share my screen right quick. Again, if you coming in live, man, share this video, like, share, and subscribe. I got the exclusive footage from debate slash discussion with the brother Ashrakar. Um, the brother Ashrakar and a brother from I forget the name of his of the church. I think when I go to her to this channel, it's going to tell you the name of the congregation, but it's actually here in Jacksonville. We're gonna get into that a little bit more once I get there. But one second, family. Let me get back here. All right, bet that. So now let me share my screen, right? So everybody can, so y'all can walk with me right quick. Let me see. Yep. All right. All right. Shout out to the brother Ashrakar, man, too. All right. So let's go. I think it's the Narrow Way podcast. Here it is, right here. All right.
Amazing
Oh man, let me. Mute this. Mute this
grace,
music.
how
What is this?
sweet
Goodness gracious.
the sound that saved
Goodness gracious.
a
All right,
wretch
man. Lord have
like
mercy.
me.
Lord. Right.
I
Okay. Now,
once was
podcast. Let me
lost.
see. All right. Okay. These are just some of her podcasts. Right. And this is the pastor right here. Right now, you'll see the debate. It was up here. Right. The discussion that they had. It was initially up here on her podcast. Right. As you can see, it is not up here anymore. And I'm going through just to make sure because I don't want to be a liar. Okay, I
Amazing.
think this was what was planned. All right, let me cut mine back on. Cut mine back on. Here we go. Right. All right. But yeah, it was up here as you can as you can. Look, no offense to this sister, but this sister needs to stop wearing so much makeup. I mean, she looks like a witch. I'm not, trying to get on her page and like ride on her or anything, but I mean, she came on actually how we became aware of her. She went onto the Deacon Sakari's page and asked for a debate with the pastor of her church. Let me see, what's the name of this church again? Let's see. I figured it would be in the community. I think it's called the Church of Christ here in Jacksonville, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Yes, Oakleaf Church of Christ. All right, Oakleaf Church of Christ. Everybody see that right there? All right, and you'll hear her voice when we maybe not in some of the footage. I mean you won't see her, but you'll hear her voice. But when we post the whole debate, you'll see the whole debate. All right. So, just full disclosure, initially it was up here. I guess they went back and they watched it and they saw that it was bad for them. And it has been taken down. All right. But all praise to the Heavenly Father. We got the footage. All right, man. See, but that's how these Christians operate. They don't operate with transparency, right? If they got the oil and they got the truth, why are you hiding? Why are you hiding? Right? This is a discussion with Dennis from 2 days ago. Where's the discussion with Osh? Hmm. Hmm. All right. We're gonna get into it. It's gonna get and it's gonna get bad. It's gonna get bad. Oh, Khan, hey, my brother Ash in the in the chat. Hey, Shalom, Mark. Let me read your comments. All right. Yes. Look, shout out to the brother too, right? This is what the brother Ash post, right? Shout out to the brother Dennis, I believe is his name, for coming on and having a discussion with the brother Ash. He's the pastor over Oakleaf Church of Christ here in Jacksonville. All right. Hey, the water to you, Ak, man, right? Hey, Khan, man. Y'all make sure y'all tapping in, man. I'm telling you, man. Look, y'all better tap in and share this video. Hit the like button, share it on YouTube, all your social media. I'm gonna bring you the exclusive heat, man. So stay tapped in, man. And I want to plug the brother Osh channel, but then I also want to plug this channel right here and these lessons that I teach on Thursdays. Um, I know y'all can't see my face now, but I am working on my office, man. I want to get it right for y'all. It's gonna be nice and laid when I come back and y'all see me on cam again. I promise you, family. Just bear with me. But the content be the most important thing. All right. So tap in for that. Right. And okay, the brother was giving me the information. Oak Leaf Plantation Church. Uh, Salakia family. Multitasking here. Right. Uh okay. Look what Kyle. Hey, look at this. See, y'all getting a sneak peek. So go over to the brother Oscar Carr's his YouTube channel. Let me pull it up right here, right? And just in case y'all not subscribed, all right, this is the brother Ash Salakia. Ash Carr, right? Leader again of this organization, right? Y'all make sure y'all go over here, right, and subscribe to Oscar Carr Fire God channel. All right, man. We're trying to grow these platforms so that we can continue to deliver this content and edification to you, family. All right, right. So he says, I'm posting an hour of footage today on his channel. Ooh, right. So y'all see, all right, y'all get the sneak peek here, right? And then in an hour, in an hour, he's gonna be posting some footage, right? He's later today he's gonna be posting an hour of footage. All right, con. Con. All praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. All right. So let's go back. Let's we're gonna go. I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. I ain't gonna hold y'all all day. I know y'all definitely want to get into the title of the lesson um about the Uber driver, that Edomite demon who gunned down our Israelite sister, right? Our Aqua. But we're gonna definitely get to that. But I definitely want to bring you this sneak peek. All right. So let me go back to my history. Let's go back right here.
I'm sorry, 5 and 7.
All right. So,
To the law.
all right. So as you can see, this is the pastor of the Oakleaf Church of Christ, right? Oakleaf Plantation Church of Christ at that. Hey, Con. I didn't even I should have pointed made reference to that, right? Oak leaf plantation. See, because that's what Christianity is. Plantation Christianity, man. And no, again, no offense to this brother Dennis, but he is pushing Christianity, plantation Christianity, that white supremacist cult. Okay, all right. And again, shout out to the brother. He, unlike most Christians, he wasn't ducking the fade. Like I said, that he went on to the deacon's channel. Shout out to the deacon of the Sakari. Um, the sister did, sister Tara Lisa, and asked, because this is her pastor, right? This is her guy, and asked for the debate. And I actually was watching the program, and when I found out, she said the name of the church was Oakleaf Plantation. I live near Oakleaf here in Jacksonville, so I looked it up to see if this was the same guy, the same church, and come to find out it was. So I said, "Oh no, they in my city." All right. Shout out to Jacksonville, where I currently reside. All right, Jacksonville, Florida. I said, "Oh, they in my city looking for this type of smoke, and they ain't gonna come holler at me, right? They ain't gonna come holler at Fire God, right?" So I said, "Man, we gonna be proactive, man." Right. So we went and we initiated this conversation slash debate, right? But I figured, since this is what he wanted, he would be well prepared. And you can make your. I don't want to sway anybody's opinion. Any Christians who may watch this now, watch it later. I don't want to sway anybody's opinion. All right, but it's you. Look, we about to get into it. It's not going to be good. All right. Again, hit that like button, man. If you're watching live right now, please, for me, family, just hit the like button. All right. It don't cost you nothing to hit the like button. All right. And if this is edifying to you, hit the like button, man. Donate to the Cash App. All right. If you're looking to do the work, hit the email and holler at us, no matter where you at. All right. And drop them fire emojis in the chat too. All right. We about to go in. We about to go in, family. So let's get started. All right. I'm gonna go to about around the 1 minute mark. All right, let's go.
And in the beginning, In the beginning, he created Adam and Eve. And again, that intention was for them to be fruitful and to multiply and to fill the earth. When God created man, man was in good standing with him. Man was in harmony with him because God said that he looked at all of his creation and it was very good. Genesis 1, verse 31. Then we have the historical account in Genesis chapter 2 as well. And also we have the account of what trees they're allowed to eat from and what trees they are not allowed to eat from. And the tree they were not allowed to eat,
Hold on, let me go back a little bit.
the earth, subdue the earth. This was God's intention for man in the beginning. In the beginning, he created Adam and Eve. And again, that intention was for them to be fruitful and to multiply and to fill the earth. When God created man, man was in good standing with him. Man was in harmony with him because God said that he looked at all of his creation and it was very good. Genesis 1, verse 31. Then we have the historical account in Genesis chapter 2 as well. And also we have the account of what trees they're allowed to eat from and what trees they are not allowed to eat from. And the tree they were not allowed to eat from was the tree of good and evil. And God told them the day that they eat of this tree, they will surely die. Now, keep in mind here that there is no other people in the garden besides Adam and Eve. There is no other people in the garden besides Adam and Eve. And we know that because, again, God told them to be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth. The intention for God when he created man was for man to be in harmony with him. Now, when we get to Genesis chapter 3, Genesis chapter 3, here we have the serpent. And the serpent was more so
Salakia, I want to go back. Now he's saying that it was just Adam and Eve. We know he's wrong about that. I'm going to get a scripture, a few precepts to prove that. But also, let me start back from the beginning because there's something else he said that I really want to get when he was talking about creation and what day man was created on.
to the law. There were prophets prior to the law of Moses. So when Jesus says, let's go back to the beginning, we have to go back to the beginning in Genesis. So that's where I want to go. Genesis, beginning with chapter 1. Now, in the beginning, God created all things. This is a historical account of God's creation. And he tells us when he created all things, he created the plants and trees and the grass on the third day. He created
And Salakia, I know I called this brother Dennis. This brother's name is not Dennis. This brother's name is Minister Andre, or Pastor Andre Moore. So forgive me for misspeaking there, brother. If you watching this, if you're watching it live right now, come on and talk to me, right? But if you're gonna watch it or you see it later, or anybody who knows him, um, again, this brother's name is Andre, Pastor Andre of Oakleaf Plantation Church of Christ.
man on the sixth day. And
Okay, so y'all heard that. He says that man was created on the sixth day. Let's rewind that again. All right.
is a historical account of God's creation. And he tells us when he created all things, he created the plants and trees and the grass on the third day. He created man on the sixth day. And
Y'all heard that. This brother says that man was created on the sixth day. Huh? Let's see if that jives with the Bible, right? This is, I mean, we're what was I? This is like 40 something, 50 something seconds into it, right?
and when he created man on the sixth day, he said that everything was very good.
48 seconds into it, right? This guy is making a grave mistake. He says that man was created on the sixth day. So let's go to the Bible. Let's go to Genesis chapter 1. All right. Let me share my screen too, family. Salakia. Share my screen. This is Genesis chapter 1. So let's go to Genesis chapter 1 and let's go to what day. Hey man, if you live right now and you know what day man was created, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat before I bring it out. Right? I'll give y'all a few seconds. All right? Give y'all a few seconds. All right? If you know what day man was created on, uh the pastor of the Plantation Church of Christ, oh my Lord, of the Plantation Church of Christ, he seems to think that it was the sixth day. All right. Um, but if you know what day it was, just drop it in the chat right quick. Salakia family. Salakia. Hey, Shalom, brother Kanak. Shalom. All right. Powerful brother out there in St. Louis. All right. Shout out to him. All right. So what day was man created on? Right? Like I said, the pastor of the Plantation, Oakleaf Plantation Church of Christ, Minister Andre, he says that um, man was created on the on the sixth day. Let's see what the Bible says. All right. Let's see what the Bible says. All right. So this is Genesis chapter 1. We're going to start at verse 20. And God said, let the waters bring forth abundantly the moving creatures that have life. Right? Let me start at 19. Right? Because this is the end, right? And the evening and the morning was the fourth day. That's the end of the fourth day, just ended right there. All right. God saw everything was good on that day, right? And then he ended the fourth day, all right, of creation, all right, which they also talk about later in this debate too, as we know that this Genesis is written in a way that it has to cover over 7,000 years, 7,000 years of creation, all right. So a lot of things are written metaphorically, all right. With that being said. Right? And God said, let the waters bring forth abundantly the moving creatures that have life, and fowl that may fly above the earth in the open firmament of heaven. Verse 21. And God created great whales and every living creature that moveth. Let's look at the tools, right? Right? Living, right? Let's see what a living creature is, right? Creature, right? Soul, life, person. Okay? Soul, self, life, creature, person, right? Living beings. This is the fifth day. This is the fifth day, family. Okay? And we can also corroborate that. I believe that's in Second Ezra's. I think that's chapter 5, where it echoes Genesis chapter 1. Ezra also collaborates that that man was created on the fifth day. Let me see if I can get that real quick. Let me look at my apocrypha just for edification's sake, family. That is, I believe that's Second Ezra's chapter. Man, it might be chapter 7, right? Any of you Bible thumpers out there and up and coming Bible scholars, man, can help me out. Let me know real quick while I'm looking for it. It save me some time. I could have swore that was Second. Ezra's. I thought it was chapter 5. Well, just bear with me 1 second, because now that I'm looking for it, you know how that is. You want to find it once you start looking for it. Oh man, what chapter is that? I know it's in Second Ezra's. Let me see if anybody posted anything up in the chat. So I'm not even looking. Nope, I get no assistance. But anyway, as we see right there in Genesis, lock your fam. As we see right there in Genesis chapter 1, it clearly says that all living persons, living creatures, all of the souls that they were created there on the fifth day. So Pastor Andre of the Plantation Church, he was definitely dead wrong about that. I just want to back it up with another precept. I'm just trying to find. That. I could have swore that it was in Second Ezra. I just can't remember what. Maybe it's chapter 6. Fuck you. Oh, yep. Here it is. Um. True. So this is Second Ezra chapter 6. Let me see. That's the third day, fourth day. Right, and upon the fifth day, thou settest unto the seven parts where the waters were gathered, that it should bring forth living creatures, fowls and fishes. So it came to pass. Right. Let me show y'all that too. Right. The same thing. Right. We're looking at here. Let's get that in Second Ezra right quick. Let me share my screen too. I'm gonna pull it up. I was reading it out my apocrypha sent right here, but I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it right now. That's Second Ezra 6, and that was verse 47. So 47, man. See, and this is Christianity for you, man. This is within the first couple of minutes of this gentleman beginning to talk of Pastor Andre, right, of the Oakleaf Plantation Church, right, in Jacksonville, Florida. If I didn't mention that, all right. Right. And again, man, shout out to the brother for doing having the discussion, having debate. All right. So Salaki, is my screen? Nope. Let me share this so y'all can see it. Let me share that. Here we go. Right. So this is Second Ezra's chapter 6 in this verse 47, and it says, "Upon the fifth day, thou settest unto the seventh part where the waters were gathered, that thou shouldest bring forth all living creatures." The same thing it says in Genesis chapter 1, verse 21, fowls, fishes, and so it came to pass. Right? For the dumb waters that were for the dumb waters and without life brought forth living things at the commandments of Yahweh, that all people might praise thy wondrous works. Oh man, thou didst order two living creatures. Thou callest one Enoch, and thou callest one Leviathan. That's just to separate the living creatures. Enoch being the creatures that dwell on land, and Leviathan are the things that live on water. In this context, Leviathan has a few biblical interpretations or meanings. All right, but it's also the creature Leviathan that's talked about in Psalms too. All right. So let me stop my share. We're gonna continue in this video. All right, we're gonna jump now to, let's see, the 17-minute mark. Let's see what he's talking about here. Oh, Salakia family. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen because I'm here watching it without y'all. Here we go. All right.
And you read the scriptures there, and you brought it back to the nation of Israel. So my question is, because Genesis 3:15 is where Jesus is first preached. However, there was no nation at that time. It was in regards to the command that was broken by Adam and Eve. So my question is, where do you get the nation from in the garden?
I would call Adam a nation of his own and the people that come from him. My school of thought is that Adam represents a group of people and his woman Eve comes from that same group of people, which is why Cain had somebody that he could go and marry across the land from them.
Okay, so my next question would be, because Adam stated that Eve is the mother of all living.
Mhm.
So that would
Oh my God. Family, did you hear what this guy just said? Family, let me run that back again. Listen carefully. All right. I'm sorry. I don't want to look. Look, I'm gonna just play it. I don't want to start bashing this brother, but I can't believe what this guy just said. Let's run it back.
5 minutes.
okay. Okay, that'll work. All right, so you stated that you went to Luke chapter 3 first, and you read the scriptures there, and you brought it back to the nation of Israel. So my question is, because Genesis 3:15 is where Jesus is first preached. However, there was no nation at that time.
And see, that's why he doesn't understand the metaphors of things that are going on in the book of Genesis, right? Like most Christians, they do not. There was a nation now, the nation of Israel, because the man Israel had not been born yet, Jacob. So of course they couldn't have been the nation of Israel yet. But there was a nation that the Most High God was dealing with. I like to just call them the Edomites, but it was a line, it was a race or a nation of people that Adam came up from. The Lord brought him up from the dirt and made him ruler over them. That's what it's talking about in Genesis when it says that he took him from the dust of the earth. Like we say, we come from the mud, come from the dirt. All right, I mean coming from the bottom and coming up. He raised Adam up from the bottom. All right, and then gave him his companion, gave him his woman Eve. Right, and then this guy. Let's listen. Right, I'm gonna prove that it was that it was more than just Adam, and Adam was a whole race of people. I'm gonna prove that in the Bible too. Watch this here in a second. This guy, I'm sure this guy doesn't know this, right? I'm sure Pastor Andre doesn't. No offense, Pastor Andre Moore, right? Because it's supposed to be a part two to the debate, and we don't want to mess that up. We try not to. Forgive me. We try not to mess that up because it was a good, peaceful discussion, and hopefully on Monday that they can have part two of the dialogue slash debate. Um, I that is my hope and prayer. All right. That is definitely my hope and prayer, and we will see. We will see. All right. But let's just continue, right? Because watch what he says about Eve, right?
It was in regards to the command that was broken by Adam and Eve. So my question is, where do you get the nation from in the garden?
I would call Adam a nation of his own. And
Let's prove that real quick, right? Let's prove that Adam was that the Adamites, that was a nation of their own. All right. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen right quick. Let's go to the precepts, man. All right. Scripture say what? Prove all things, right? We're gonna prove it right here, right now. All right. So let's go to Genesis chapter, I believe that's chapter 6. No, it's chapter 5. Genesis chapter 5. All right, this Genesis chapter 5, and we're going to start at verse 1. Let me make this a little bit bigger for y'all, family. Lord willing, it'll be a little bit clearer. There we go. All right, so this is Genesis chapter 5, and we're going to start at verse 1, right? It says, this is the book of the generations of Adam. So the genealogy of Adam, right? In the day that God created man, in the likeness of God made he him, right? In the likeness of the Elohim, right? Right? Male and female created he them, right? Because we saw that I proved that man was created on the fifth day, right? And blessed them, right? That's not that's just man or living creatures, man in general, right? Now it's gonna be specifically talking about Adam's line or the line of Adam or Adam being a nation unto himself, right? It says, male and female created he them and blessed them and called their name. Look at that. Their name, male and female, their name Adam in the day when he created them. So when he created everybody, he also created Adam, a line of Adams. Male and female created he them. All right. I want to see what a different translation say too, real quick, right? Let me look at the. Okay, why my tool's not coming up? Why my Bible's not coming up? That is weird. That is weird, weird, weird. But let's just go right here. Bibles. Let me look at. Let me see. He created them, male and female, and blessed them and called their name name human. That's ridiculous. All right. Shit, the NLT, I mean, see, they just make. Sometimes, look, some of these times the NLT is on point, right? But sometimes some of these translations they just making wild assumptions, right? Let's see. The NIV, he created them male and female and blessed them and named them mankind when they were created. I just wanted to see what a few of these translations said, but let's go back. But clearly, right? This is not. uh, This says that this is the book of the generation of Adam in the day that he created him, right? It's not talking about all of mankind right here. All right. Now, male and female, again, he created them, right? The Adams, right? And blessed them and called their name Adam. Male and female, he called them Adam. That's why I call them the Adamites, all right? The Proto Israelites, right? For lack of a better term, all right? So Adam was a nation unto himself, right? And Adam lived 130 years and begot sons in his own likeness after his image, and he called his name Seth, right? This is after Canaan. This is after Cain and Abel. All right. Now let's go back to the video. Let's go get back into the video. Hold on 1 second, family. Alrighty, fam. Let's get back into it, right?
The people that come from him. My school of thought is that Adam represents a group of people, and his woman Eve comes from that same group of people, which is why
Which I just proved, right? In Genesis chapter 5, when he created Adam, male and female, he created them, right? And he called their names Adam, right? The Adamites, and she came from that line.
Like Cain had somebody that he could go and marry across the land from them.
Absolutely.
Okay, so my next question would be, because Adam stated that Eve is the mother of all living. So
Sure, again, he says that Adam stated that Eve is the mother of all. She is the mother of everybody living now. She wasn't the mother of everybody living in her time, no. Right? But remember, the Most High God, he acts like he doesn't know this. The Most High God killed everybody save 8 souls. And then they all go back to who? To Adam and Eve. That's how Eve is the mother of all. I mean, this is very simple. Let me see what else he says right quick.
that will make all living the group of people. Is that correct or incorrect?
I would say that is.
And again, this is in regards to pertaining to salvation, what my question is referring to. And again, Adam states that Eve is the mother of all living. And the
Hold on one second, family. This is getting bad though. It's getting bad. Slock your family. All right, let's get back into it.
proclamation of Jesus Christ coming in Genesis 3.
I'm gonna just go back just
Like
a little
Cain
bit.
had somebody that he could go and marry across the land from them.
Okay, so my next question would be, because Adam stated that Eve is the mother of all living. So that will make all living the group of people. Is that correct or incorrect?
Huh? I oh my god. I really don't even kind of understand what he's saying. Um Eve look, first of all, Adam didn't write this. Moses wrote this, you know what I'm saying? Right, through the spirit. And right, and Adam saying that Eve is the mother of all living is more like a prophecy. All right, than it being literally like she was the birthed everybody who was alive at that point in time. That's ridiculous, right? And that's why this guy doesn't understand Hebraic thought and Hebraic phraseology, right?
Correct.
I would say that is.
And again, this is in regards to pertaining to salvation, what my question is referring to. And again, Adam states that Eve is the mother of all living. And the proclamation of Jesus Christ coming in Genesis 3:15 is in regards to what Adam and Eve did. So if Eve is the mother of all living, if all have sinned, then I guess my question would be to you, where do you get the Adam is a nation of himself, and Eve is a part of that?
All right. Well, I just showed that. We're gonna move on to the next point, but I just showed that in Genesis chapter 5, right? Proves that. And Eve is the mother of everybody currently living. She is. All right. Because again, the Most High killed everybody pre-diluvial, right? Save 8 people. Post-diluvial, right? Everybody who came after that, which is the majority of the text, majority of the Bible is after the flood, right? Um, that she is the mother of everybody because everybody goes back to her through Noah. I mean, this is this is simple, and vis-a-vis everybody really goes back to Adam because the man bears the seed. All right. All right. Let's go. Let's move on to the next point. I mean, this is bad already, you know. And again, shout out to the brother Ash, you know what I'm saying, who's gonna be sharing an hour of this video on his channel today. So make sure y'all subscribed again. Hit the like button, man. If you ain't hit the like button and you watching live, man, you doing bad. All right, family, man. Help your brothers out, man. We out here. This is a labor of love, dedication, man. And all we ask is you to subscribe and hit the like button. If you could, please do that. All right, we ain't asking for too much. All right, let me jump to the 31-minute mark right quick. Something else I want to cover. Go about right here. Let's go.
To verse 21. Just scroll down real quick. Boom. And he shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Jesus, for he shall save his people from their sins. That word people, it's important to look at. It's the Greek word laos, and this is referring to a specific people group, saving them from their sins. And then you get a testimony out of his own mouth where he tells us that he's not been sent but to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And that's without looking at the scriptures that would contradict any notion that the Gentiles will be safe in the kingdom.
Okay. So my next question, very brief question, yes or no, I guess. Excuse me, I apologize.
Are you good?
Oh man, this brother is all choked up, man, cause he bleeding, man. He getting bled, man. I ain't even bled him yet. Can I bleed him bet? Hey man, shout out to the brother Kendrick Lamar too, man, and shout out to the brother Drake too, man. That was an entertaining hip hop battle. I got part 2 of that discussion slash lesson that I was doing on that. That will be coming this Monday. So make sure y'all tapped in, that you subscribe to the channel, that you got the notification bell hit so that you know the videos coming. But just make sure you tapping in, because YouTube, we know who runs this platform. They try to subvert, censor, these videos. Don't let them get out there in the algorithm. That's why we ask you to hit the like button, to subscribe, to make a comment. This all helps us get these videos circulating more. All right. So again, hit the like button, man. Drop a comment if you got something to add to this discussion, man. If I'm edifying, and we're edifying you as a channel, then drop a fire emoji in the chat. All right. Let's go.
Is Jesus high priest within the law of Moses? Is Jesus high priest?
No, according to the law of Melchizedek, or the order of Melchizedek.
Okay. All right. So that's my next question. He is high priest in regards in order of Melchizedek. Melchizedek came before the law of Moses.
Mm-hmm.
So it wouldn't be the law of Moses that would need to be obeyed.
The order of Melchizedek is not a codified law to govern anybody. It is simply a priesthood. Okay, right? And he does not. I'm gonna play some more, because it's gonna become clear, in my opinion, that Pastor Andre of the Oakley Plantation Church here in Jacksonville, Florida, right? He clearly doesn't understand what the order of Melchizedek is. That it is not a codified, not a codified law, right? And it is not a covenant either. All right.
Is that correct or is that incorrect? Because Jesus Christ is high priest after the order of Melchizedek. And we see Melchizedek in Genesis chapter 14, verses 18 through 20 there, where Melchizedek blessed Abraham. That denotes that Melchizedek is higher than Abraham. Now we go to Hebrews 7, and it confirms the same thing. It actually, is somewhat quoting that scripture.
Oh my God. He clearly does not understand what the order of Melchizedek is and who Melchizedek is. All right, look, I'm gonna show y'all something through the spirit real quick. I'm not gonna get deep into it, right? But let me show you, right? I'm gonna show what the order of Melchizedek is, who Melchizedek is in the scripture where he is first, the only time he's seen in the scriptures, right? Melchizedek himself, right? Where it's actually talking about him, not just, describing the priesthood, but actually him physically meeting with the man, the patriarch Abraham, right? When I go there, you're gonna see. I want to see if you're live in the chat, man. See if you, through the Spirit, understand who Melchizedek actually is. Okay, right? Let me rewind this back, play a little bit. I'm play back, run it back just a little bit. All right. Slocky, I mean to go back that far.
Yes or no, I guess. Excuse me, I apologize.
Are you good?
Um, is Jesus high priest within the law of Moses? Is Jesus high priest?
No, according to the law of Melchizedek or the order of Melchizedek.
Okay. All right. So that's my next question. He is high priest in regards in order of Melchizedek. Melchizedek came before the law of Moses.
Mhm.
So it wouldn't be the law of Moses that would need to be obeyed. Is that correct or is that incorrect?
Well, that's ridiculous again because the order of Melchizedek is a priesthood, not a law, not laws, and it's not a covenant. All right. And yes, let's keep going.
Because Jesus Christ is high priest after the order of Melchizedek. And we see Melchizedek in Genesis chapter 14, verses 18 through 20 there, where Melchizedek blessed Abraham.
Right. And there's a Abraham is the patriarch, right? Um, and it's it's kind of symbolic and reminiscent of something. And I'm going to explain. I'm going to show. All right. And I'm sure uh, that the Pastor Andre does not know this. So let's get this, and I'm gonna get some deep edification in right now through the Spirit. All right, man. And I might have to stop here. Right, this is gonna be the last. I got another point that I want to talk about too, really, but I'm gonna have to stop here so that I can get into the lesson. Um, let me get. Let me get this. Slovakia family, 1 second. Let me share my screen. Share my screen real quick. Sure. If y'all can see this, just put a one in the chat real quick. If you can see my screen being shared. All right. And again, hit that like button, man. All right. Hit that like button. Hey, look, man. All praises, man. Right? Yeah, man. Proto Israel, right? All right. In good literary work, they call things like that foreshadowing. All right. Um. Oh, hold on. Let me stop my share. This is not what I. Let me share my other Bible app. This is what I want right here. All right. So let's go to Genesis 14. All right. This is Melchizedek, right? So this is Genesis 14 and 17, right? Watch this. It says, and the king of Sodom went out to meet him after he returned from the slaughter of Chedorlaomer, right? This is they're talking about Abraham, right? And the kings that were with him in the valley of Shevaiah, which is in the king's dale, right? Verse 18. And Melchizedek, right? Melchizedek was and Melchizedek, king of Salem. Let's look at the tools real quick, right? Oh man. All right. So let's first get Malak Tazadak in the ancient Paleo Hebrew. Malak Tazadak. All right. That's Melchizedek, right? My king is Sadak. All right. That's what it means. All right. So are the king of right, the king of truth. All right. Sadak. All right. Let me see. Let's look at the tools real quick. Malak. Let me see. I want to get Sadak, right? I think Sadak means righteousness, right? Justice, right? So he's the king of truth, the king of righteousness, right? Who else is the everlasting, right? The Prince of Peace, the king of Prince of righteousness. Let me get that. Where is that at? That's Isaiah. All right. Um, Let me get that real quick. Right. Right. Prince of Peace. Right. That's Isaiah 9:6 prophesies of Yahawashi. Right. So he's a prince of peace, justice, righteousness. Right. Right. Of the Davidic line, Messiah. Right. Right. If you understand through the Spirit who Melchizedek was, um, drop it in the chat. All right. I'll acknowledge it if you're right. All right. So Melchizedek, Malak Tazadak, right? Prince or of righteousness, right? King of righteousness, right? King of justice, right? Who else is coming to execute justice in the earth, right? According to Isaiah and the book of Matthew, right? And he was the king of war. So his name literally means king of righteousness, but he was also king of where? He was the king of Salam. What does Salam mean? He's a what? A place of which he was king. Salam means peace. Oh my. We just read in Isaiah 9:6 what? The Prince of Peace. Oh, right? And Shalom. And I didn't have to say it, right? But this is actually what it is. I'm glad I didn't even know that it said this here, right? Because this must be a new addition because before it didn't say this, right? But an early name of Jerusalem. So he was king of Israel, king of Jerusalem. That is a body bag for Mr. Andre Moore. I'm sure he didn't know that. That's why Melchizedek blessed Abraham, right? It was foreshadowing for what would come through his loins, right? And who through the spirit, reincarnation, right? Who spiritually Melchizedek was. That's why he's a priest. All right. And by the way, right now I'm gonna get into what actually. Okay. Oh man, hey, man! Shout out to my brother, man, from the Voices of the Branches, man. Right? Shout out to the brother Iman, man. All right, Shalom there, King. Right, and that is right through the Spirit, right? Melchizedek is your Yahawashi, by the way. All right, if you didn't know. Okay, right? Um, I'm gonna go further because I want to explain exactly what the order of Melchizedek actually is, right? Because he doesn't. The Pastor Andre does not seem to understand that, right? exactly what this order is, what it represents, right? And that is not it was not a governing law, right? It is just a order. It is not a covenant made with the nation of Israel. Although he was prince to or king of the landmass of Israel in the land of Canaan before the Israelites would take over that land. All right, Malak Tazadak. All right. So, what is the order of Melchizedek? Right. Um, it's in his name, right? He's a king. It says that he was the priest of Yahweh, right? He was the king of Salem, right? Brought forth bread and wine and was priest of the Most High. So it's to be king and priest. And I don't know what this guy like. He doesn't get that, right? That's what the Melchizedek order is, right? It's to be king and priest of the Most High simultaneously. That's what the order is about. And he was not the first one. Let me be clear. Okay, the first time you see it in the scriptures is Melchizedek introducing this order, this priesthood. But he's not the only one. I'm going to show you different people throughout the scriptures who also acted as king and priest before Yahawashi even came on the scene, too. He wasn't the first. Oh, y'all don't believe me? Hit the like button and I'll show you. Right? Drop a fire emoji in the chat and I'm gonna prove it. Right? I'm gonna show you two other people. I'm gonna show you three, for a matter of fact, other Israelites under the order of Melchizedek, acting as both king and priest. Yo, y'all don't believe me? Brother Andre, Minister Andre, or Pastor Andre of the Oakleaf Plantation Church of Christ here in Jacksonville, Florida, right? Make sure I get the name right. Again, shout out to the brother, right, for coming through and having the discussion, right? For having the discussion, the debate, right? Again, I showed in the beginning of this lesson how on the Narrow Way podcast, her name is Tara Lisa. Her podcast, again, the Narrow Way podcast, initially after the conversation, the discussion initially happened between the brother Ash and the minister of the Oakleaf Plantation Church. It was initially uploaded. I watched first maybe 5 to 10 minutes through her YouTube page. And then mysteriously, it was taken down. It's no longer there. But fortunately, again, like we said, we have the footage and we're going to be sharing it, right? Because we're going to be transparent, unlike that white supremacist cult known as Christianity, right? We're not going to be like the lion. Salaki, I'm not going to say that, right? We're not going to be like Christianity, though, right? Again, if you're watching live, man, hit that like button, man. If I'm talking good, man, drop a fire emoji up in my chat for me, please. All right, right? If you want me to show you again, as I was saying, back on topic, 3 different Israelite brothers operating under the order of Melchizedek before Yahawashi. Right? 3 brothers, right? Acting or conducting business under the order of Melchizedek, right? Being up under the order of Melchizedek, Malak Tazadak. All right? Gonna do that, right? Come on, man. Somebody, just one person, drop that fire emoji up in my chat for me, man. I'm trying to get my chat a little bit more popping too. Y'all gotta be more interactive, man. By sharing this video, hitting the like button, man, and dropping them fire emojis, man. All right. Can y'all do that for me, please, man? If you're watching live, right? And again, it don't cost nothing, man. And I'm gonna bring out, right? I'm gonna bring out 3, like I said, 3 brothers operating under the order of Melchizedek. All right. All right, I got a fire emoji up in my chat. The chat may be a little bit lagging too, you know what I'm saying? Come, but let me show it, right? All right, I ain't gonna lie to you. All right. And not and over promise and under deliver. All right. All right. I'm not gonna over promise and under deliver. All right. I'm gonna promise and over deliver. Let me stop. All right. So let's get who's first. After Melchizedek met Abraham, let's show the first person acting under the order of Melchizedek, right? The first brother. So let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 33. Salakia family. So Deuteronomy chapter 33, and let's start here at verse 1. All right. And it says, and this is the blessing wherein Moses, the man of Yahweh, blessed the children of Israel before his death. All right. So it's clear we're talking about Moses here, right? And he said, the Lord came from Sinai and rose up from Seir unto them and shined forth from Mount Paran. And he came with 10,000 of saints from his right hand with a fury law from them. Yea, he loved the people, all his saints are in thy hand. And they sat down at thy feet, every one shall receive of thy words. Moses commanded us a law, even the inheritance of the congregation of Jacob. It's talking about Israel, right? Right? And Moses commanded the law, right? Because Moses is a what? He's a priest. Moses was from the tribe of Levi. Let's prove Moses is a Levite too, right? Let's go to what's that? I believe that's Exodus. I believe that's Exodus 1. It might be Exodus 2. Where it talks about Moses. Let me see. Yeah, it's Exodus 2. Slovakia. Next chapter. Right. And there went a man out of the house of Levi and took to wife a daughter of Levi. So Moses' mother and father were both Levites, and the woman conceived and bore a son. And when she saw him that he was a goodly child, she hid him for 3 months, right? She sent him down the river, right? And then the daughter of Pharaoh came down, right? And she found him, and let's just prove that this is Moses, right? Right, and his daughter said to him, "Maid," right? Right, here we go, right? And the child grew, and she brought him unto Pharaoh's daughter, and he became her son, and she called his name Moses. All right. So Moses was from the tribe of Levi. All right, clear cut. All right. Now let's go back to Deuteronomy chapter 33. All right. Deuteronomy 33:3. And yea, he loved the people, all his saints are in thy hand, and they sat down at thy feet, every one shall receive of thy words, right? Talking about Moses. Moses commanded us a law because he was a priest, right? That's why he received those oracles from God, even the inheritance of the congregation of Jacob. And he was king in Jerushan. He was what? He commanded the law because he was a priest, right? And he was king. It's not a new thing. All right? That's the order of Melchizedek right there. All right? And by the way, it's prophesied in Genesis, I believe also in Genesis chapter 49 that Yahawashi would be under the order of Melchizedek too, by the way. All right? Not only in Psalms chapter 110, verse 4. All right? So this is Moses, right, who commanded the law as a Levitical priest from the tribe of Levi, and he was also king over Israel, right? We proved that. This is talking about the children of Israel. It's talking about Moses. He commanded them the law because he was priest, but he was also king. He was also ruler. All right, this is Melchizedek, Malak again Tazadak, to operate as both king and priest, as King Melchizedek did, who was the king of Salem and the priest of the Most High Yahweh, which Moses is right here at this time, simultaneously being both priest, right, and king. All right, so that's one. That's one. All right, hit that like button, man. Hit the like button. All right, I'm gonna show you another one. All right, here's another one. Let's go to let's go to 2 Samuel chapter 6. 2 Samuel chapter 6. Excuse me, fam. Fam. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Right. Again, breaking down right now, based off of the debate slash discussion that the brother Ash had with Pastor Andre of Oakleaf Plantation Church of Christ, located in Jacksonville, Florida. Right? Again, like, share, and subscribe. Go over to the brother Ash Ricard's page and make sure y'all subscribe to his channel. He's gonna be dropping a whole hour of this debate. Right? A whole hour of it. All right, I've only covered just a small portion of it, but these are key points that I wanted to point out. All right. Um, Again, this is the second. We've already proven that Moses operated under the order of Melchizedek simultaneously with the law that he had just got from the Most High Yahweh. The laws of God are also called the laws of Moses. All right, the law of Moses. All right, but it's the law of the Most High Yahweh or the Most High God. All right, God. All right, so this is 2 Samuel chapter 6, and we're going to start at verse 12. And this is when King David is finally able to bring the Ark of the Covenant from LeBron to I said LeBron, Hebron, from Hebron back to Jerusalem. All right, when finally the Ark of the Covenant finally comes to Jerusalem. All right, so this is 2 Samuel chapter 6 verse 12. Right, and it was told King David, saying, the Lord hath blessed the house of Obadam and all that pertaineth unto him, because of the ark of the Most High Yahweh. So David went and brought up the ark of Yahweh from the house of Obadam into the city of David with gladness, the city of David also known as Jerusalem. Right, and it was so that when they that bear the ark of the Most High Yahweh had gone 6 paces, he sacrificed oxen and fattens, and David danced before the Lord with all his might. And David was what? Girded in the linen ephod. In the linen ephod. Who wears the ephod? Who wears the ephod? Who's supposed to wear the ephod? Family? Huh? Right? Right. This is Exodus 28 and 4. And these are the garments which they shall make: a breastplate and an ephod and a robe and a broidered coat, a mitre, a crown, right, and a girdle, right. And they shall make holy garments for Aaron thy brother and his sons, that they may minister in unto me in the priest's office. Why did David have on a linen ephod? The priests wear the ephod to minister, because they're the ministers and priests of the Most High Yahweh, that they may minister unto me in the priest's office. And they also wear a crown too. That's what a mitri is, the high priest. All right. So we see David dance before the Most High Yahweh with all his might, and David was girded in the linen ephod. He was king and operating as priest wearing an ephod. That's two under the order of Melchizedek. All right. Hit the like button too. All right. I'm going to keep asking, right? If you're not watching live and you come back and you're watching this later, man, you make sure you hit the like button too. All right. Everybody who come in, man, should hit that like button. All right. So I got one more person to show. All right, operating as king and priest, right? And then I got one scripture that I'm going to show to the point that it's not just about one particular person actually operating as king and priest, right? But I just wanted to show that it is not uncommon for an Israelite, you know what I'm saying, man, to hold the office of king and then also operate as priest or vice versa. All right. And his brother obviously he acts like he doesn't know that, right? That the two things that they run simultaneously and will continue to run simultaneously. And I'm gonna prove that here in just a second too. All right. So let's get one more scripture, one more one more precept or proof text. All right. This is also Zechariah. We leave in 2 Samuel chapter 6, but we're going to Zechariah chapter 6, around the same verses, right? All right. Now this is Joshua, uh, who was high priest, right? Um, right. This is during the this was believed during the time of the Persian Media captivity, if I'm not mistaken. This is before the Greek captivity, uh, Greek Roman captivity, right? Because Joshua, the high priest, and Zerubbabel being governor during that time, they rebuilt the wall and the temple. All right, so this is during the rule of the Persian Medes. All right, right. So this is Zechariah 6:11. Then took silver and gold. Then take silver and gold and make crowns. Why is one silver and one gold? The gold is for the king, silver is for the priest. All right, that's why it says that when we read in I believe that was in Leviticus about the high priest, right? Right, about the mitre that they wore, right? The crown. All right. Then take silver and gold and make crowns, right? One for being high priest and one for being king, and set them upon the head of who? Joshua, the son of Zadok, the high priest, because he's a Levite, right? All right. And speak unto him, saying, thus speaketh the Lord of hosts, saying, behold, this man whose name is the branch is a prophecy also too. This is dealing with the order of Melchizedek. This is a prophecy on the name of Yahawashi, whose name was Joshua in the English, right? Okay, which translated to the ancient Paleo Hebrew is Yahawashi, right? But not Jesus. The way to say his name in English would actually be Joshua. Jesus is a Greek word, Greek transliteration of his name. All right, whose name is the branch. See that? Not that he is. His name is the name. Whose name would be the branch? We know who the branch is. That's the Lord Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. All right. Okay. All right. So this is a dual prophecy right here. This is the order of Melchizedek, right? The silver and the gold crown, right, on his head. But he was from the tribe of Levite. He was the son of the high priest, right? Which made him eventually high priest, right? He's also ruler too. Order of Melchizedek. Why? Because we're a nation of king and priest, right? Let's show that. Mm, I want to get that in. say royal priesthood, right? Royal priesthood. All right. Slovakia family. Oh, maybe because I spelled priesthood wrong. There we go. All right. So, Second Peter, right? Yep. First Peter 2:9. Right. Right. It says, "But you are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood." Let's get this in. Let's get this in the. Right. This is the NIV. But you are a chosen people, right? A royal priesthood and holy nation. All right. Where's the one that says you are? Here we go. The ESV. Right. It says, "But you are a chosen race." Dagger. Right. Or what is a race of people? Right. A royal priesthood and holy nation. Royal, a kingly priesthood. Right. A kingly priesthood. Right. It should be a nation of kings and priests. Uh, peculiar. Oh, wait. I think I want Deuteronomy, Salakia. That's what I want. Deuteronomy 7, if I'm not mistaken. That's not the one I'm looking for. He says, I think that's in Deuteronomy. Let me find what I'm looking for. Family, Salakia, just bear with me a second. I want it in Deuteronomy. I want it in Deuteronomy. I know that's where it's at. I mean, it might be in Exodus, what I'm actually looking for. You start going on stage 22. Maybe it's Oh, man, maybe it's Exodus. What I'm looking for. Salakia family, brother out here doing bad. Salakia. Let's go here, back here, and let's go in Exodus. I thought that was Exodus. Exodus. Okay, well, I'm not going to keep looking at it because I got to quickly here get to what I'm looking for. But man, I don't know why I'm having a complete brain fart right now. I cannot find the precept that I'm looking for right now. I don't know why I can't find it. I'm still looking. What was in speed? No, that's not it. Hold on 1 second, family. Let me see something. Here we go. Exodus 19:6. That's what I should have typed in first. This is what I'm looking for. Exodus 19:6. And you shall be unto me a kingdom of priests and holy nation. These are the words which the Lord shall speak unto the children of Israel. See that? A kingdom of priests. Not everybody is from the tribe of Levi, right? But we're going to be as a nation under the order of Melchizedek, a nation of kings and priests, right? And holy nation, a royal kingly priesthood, right? First Peter 2:9. All right. All right, I'm gonna stop here. All right, I think I've already drugged this man enough, right? Again, shout out to the brother Ash. He's gonna come back through. Um, one other thing he does say. Let me go back to it. Let me see. Last thing. I promise this is the last thing, and then I'm gonna talk about what happened to our sister. All right, let's go to the 36, 34, 36 around 36, 34. All right, let me share my screen again so y'all can see it.
Until heaven and earth disappear, the smallest tittle, not the smallest tittle of the letter, excuse me, or stroke of the pen, by any means will disappear. That means the law is still in effect. But this is the problem. The preaching of
You heard him just say the law is still in effect. By the way, but watch this.
Jesus Christ for the repentance of sins is not in the law of Moses.
He says Jesus Christ is not in the law for the repentance of sins. Stop it. The Lord Yahawashi is in the law. He's the only one who can give forgiveness of sins. Yahweh gave him the authority to forgive sins. Right? Let's prove that. Let's prove that, right? I'm gonna prove that, right? Bible says prove all things, right? Because he will not. Let me find it. 'Cause all right. So this is X. I'm gonna go to Exodus chapter 23. I'm about to share my screen in a second. All right. Let me show y'all this. Let me share my screen. Share my screen. All right. So here we go. Exodus 23. Right. Exodus 23, right? And 20, right? It says, behold, I will send the angel, right? It's the angel of the Lord before thee to keep thee in the way. This is the children of Israel going forth, conquering after coming out of the land of Egypt. And to bring thee into the place which I have prepared, which is the land of Canaan, which become the land of Israel. It says, beware, this is the angel of the Lord, right? Beware of him and obey his voice, right? He's talking about forgiveness of sins and stuff. It's not in the law. Bro, what this guy? Stop it, right? Beware of him and obey his voice. Provoke him not. He will not pardon your transgressions, for my name is in him. Yahweh's name is in the angel of the Lord, right? This is the Lord Yahawashi before his incarnation, right? Having the ability to forgive sins. Hello? And I'm sure that Minister Andre didn't know that. Let's show, and then now let's further prove him in the law that you gotta listen to him, right? He's able to forgive. He's in the law. He's able to forgive sins, right? To pardon transgressions, right? And you gotta obey him, right? This is Deuteronomy 18, right? Deuteronomy 18 and 18, right? It says, "And I will raise them up a prophet from among their brethren, like unto thee," talking about like unto Moses, "and will put my," right? And Moses, well, I proved he operated under the order of Melchizedek too, by the way, right? "And I will put my words in his mouth, and he shall speak unto them all that I shall command thee. And it shall come to pass that whosoever will not hearken unto my words which he will speak in my name, I will require it of him." See that? You means you gotta listen to everything that that this prophet, which we know this is prophecy for the Lord Yahawashi, right? And I showed prove that he was able to pardon sins. That you gotta listen to him. He's gonna speak everything that Yahweh tell him to speak. And if you don't listen to what he says, it be required of him. And what did the Lord Yahawashi say? He said that the law is not done away with. By the way, the Most High God said you have to listen to. Right. Let me show you in the New Testament. This is the last. I'm just want to show y'all in the New Testament. Also, the Most High backing this up, Deuteronomy 18 and 19, that you have to listen to who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. It's the same thing from right here. Let me show you that. Let me show y'all that real quick, right? This is during the this is after his baptism, right? This is this is Luke chapter 9, and I'm this is after his transfiguration, I believe, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yep, this is after the transfiguration. All right, let me see. Luke 9. Yeah, okay, right. This is this after the transfiguration. Right, let's read it in Luke, right? And it came to pass that about 8 days after these sayings, he took Peter, James, and John and went up into the mountain to pray. Who? The Lord Yahawashi. And as he prayed, uh, the fashion of his countenance was altered, uh, and his remnant was white and glistening. This is a transfiguration, right? His appearance was changed, and then he was in his glorified state. And behold, there took with him two men, which were Moses and Elijah. Talked with him, two men. So Moses and Elijah, right, ministered and talked with him, who appeared in glory and spoke of Salakia, who appeared in glory and spoke of his decrees, which he should accomplish in Jerusalem. But Peter and they that were with him were heavily with sleep. And when they awoke, they saw his glory and the two men that stood with him. Right. So they saw the glory. Let's get to the point right here. Right. Verse 34. While he thus spoke, there came a cloud and overshadowed them, and they feared, and they feared as they entered into the cloud. So the cloud came down and overtook them. Right. And there came a voice from the cloud saying, right, this is the Most High. This is my beloved Son. Hear him. Same thing. Yahweh said, hear him. Listen to what he said. And he said the law ain't done away. So why you people always run to Paul? But Paul said, when did the Most High God ever say, listen to Paul? Huh? He didn't say, hear him. He didn't say, hear Paul. He said, beware of him and obey his voice. Talking about the Lord, Yahweh shall provoke him not, because he's the one who can pardon your transgressions. And he said his name is in him, which his name literally is in him. Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Right? Then Deuteronomy 18, it shall come to pass that whosoever will not hearken unto my words, which he will speak in my name, he'll require it of him. He gonna speak all the things that he command. You're required to listen to him. And again, backed up, the Most High Yahweh said, this is his beloved Son, the prophet that he's raised up. Hear him. All right. I'm done on that. Now let's get to I know y'all want to see what happened. Man, I can't believe I'm already an hour and a half into this stream. Oh my Lord. I did not mean to be an hour and a half. I have to end this stream. I'm gonna have to. Okay, let's just go for a few minutes. All right, we can go for a few more minutes. I did not realize it's already been on this stream an hour and a half. Okay, let me stop my share real quick. Let me cue up this. Let me cue this video up real quick too. What is this? That's not what I picked. go back here. Oh, Lord, here we go. This is what I want. All right, 1 second, family. Oh, thanks. All right, let me share my screen now. All right, because this is actually the title of the lesson. Here we go. All right, let's get into it real quick.
Uber driver, black female who was shot.
See this demon? This sister's doing her job, right? This is hard to watch. I can't lie, but let's watch a little bit of it. I promise you guys tomorrow I'm going to come back and I'm going to do a thorough breakdown of this and this topic only. All right? I promise you guys tomorrow I will be back tomorrow to cover this in entirety.
Killed for doing absolutely nothing but trying to pick up somebody. Well, there's another twist here. You know, Uber said they were going to be very supportive. Are they offering to support the family? I mean, maybe contribute to the funeral cost. Let me remind you of the video, give you the update. Here it is.
Yeah, look, if you got small kids, this is disturbing. It's hard to watch. All right? It's definitely hard to watch. Like I said, that's why I have to give this the time that it deserves. I'm gonna come back again tomorrow or Friday, and I'm gonna do the whole video, the whole lesson is gonna be on this. I got a little bit carried away giving y'all the sneak peek of the debate with the brother Ash and minister or Pastor Andre of Oakleaf Plantation Church of Christ in Jacksonville, Florida. All right, let's go. And you hear our sister screaming for help, right? Right? Screaming for help, right? But there's no one there to protect her, right? We got no protection, right? Can't even go in our own streets, right? I got a couple of precepts. I'm gonna save the rest of them for the lesson, but I gotta bring this one out right now, right? This is Isaiah 42. Isaiah 42 and 22. All right, look at this demon. Look at this demon right here, man. This lady is unarmed. She has her phone and her glasses in her hand. What is this devil doing? Right? And we supposed to live here with these people? Right? It's disgusting, man. And yes, it makes me angry. I don't care, and I don't care who don't like it. Man, bro, like, look, man, y'all gonna have to bear with me tomorrow, bro. I promise you, bro. When I go through this, I'm gonna be on one tomorrow. I promise you, family. I'm going to be on one tomorrow. All right. Let's get a preset real quick, right? This is Isaiah 42. I want to read it in. Let me get. Let's read it in. Let's read in the NIT. But his own people have been robbed and plundered, right? Enslaved, in prison, and trapped. Watch this. They are fair game for anyone, and they have no one to protect them, no one to take them home. Y'all see that? That's the point, man. They are fair game for anyone. Fair game for anyone, and they have no one to protect them at all. No one to protect this sister. This sister's gonna be out here screaming. Y'all gonna see. Well, I'm gonna play a little bit more. You hear her? She's screaming, help, help. No one's coming to protect her. This man's got this revolver. And she's an Uber driver. And she addressed the man and told him that she was an Uber driver. This man said, ho, 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 ho. Oh my Lord. This lady's not saying ho, ho, ho. She's begging for help, you damn demon. Help. She's begging for help. This guy says ho, ho, ho. She says, yeah, I'm here to pick up the passenger, I'm sure she's saying.
Yes, yeah, I know what you're after. You're after the
After what? She says, she identifies herself as an Uber driver, right? Oh my gosh, she's unarmed. I mean, this just makes me so angry. I mean, right? But like we just read in Isaiah 42 and 22, no one to protect us, right? So we have no one to protect us, right? So you have these demon Edomites like this guy, right, who could just get away with just do stuff like this, just terrorize us, right? Let's watch it one more time. And you see how calm he is? I mean, he's just like this Edomite devil. This guy just cold-blooded with it, man. These people love blood, man. They don't mind. They don't mind living by the sword, the modern day sword being the gun. They do not mind it. And look, get out. If you want her to leave, you already pulled your gun out. You can display your gun and tell the lady to calmly get off your property. Why are you walking her down like that? Why?
Yes. Yes, yeah, I know what you're after. You're after the help! Help!
And I'm gonna go now, man, because I'm gonna have to calm down before I get into this. But you can hear her screaming. He physically attacked her before he shot her. So, and then y'all just heard that, right? Fair use too, right? Fair use act. All right, I'm gonna come back and we're gonna get into this tomorrow. This is gonna be a tough one for us, family. So just bear with us, right? This Edomite demon just hunted our sister down, right? Right? No regards for her, right? I got one more precept on the way out too. Let's get one more precept, right? Let's get one more precept for the road, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna go through this and go through the video in entirety, right? And break it down and talk about it. All right. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, and we're gonna read verse 40, verse 50. Right? Verse 49. It says, the Lord shall bring a nation against thee from afar, from the ends of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth. As swift as the eagle flieth, right? A nation whose tongue they shall not understand. A nation of fierce countenance, right? Which shall not regard the person of the old, nor shall favor to the young. He didn't care that this is an older lady, right? The man had a fierce countenance, right? Attacked her, right? No regard for her. All right? It's just the damn truth, man. And I know y'all probably heard the change in my tone because I'm look, I'm upset when I watch stuff like this, and I can't lie. That's why I said tomorrow. I promise you that I'm gonna come back and give it the full times it deserves. All right. But anybody watching this can literally see what's going on, right? If it's the case, if he had a problem with other people coming onto his property and stealing things, right? Obviously, everybody knows that the Uber drivers that they have it displayed on their car that they drive for Uber, right? She says that she works for Uber. And if you wanted her to leave the property, he could have displayed his revolver and told her to leave. She would have left. No, but he's a bloody man, as I tell you in Psalms 5 and 5, Esau. Yeah, Khan, Ak. Fuck Esau. Yep, that's how I feel about it. I don't care who don't like it. I don't. All right? Fair use, man, too. All right? But I'm going to end it here. I'll be back. So look out. I'll share, get the link, or the thumbnail set up to come back and complete this lesson tomorrow early afternoon. All right. So just be on the lookout for that. I do gotta go ahead and wrap it up right now here. But I appreciate everybody who came through, who watched live, and who's gonna watch later, man. Hit the like button, man. All right. Hit the like button, share it, and subscribe it. Make sure y'all go over again to the brother Ashra Carr's channel. He's gonna drop what we went into at the beginning portions of this lesson, his debate / discussion with Pastor Andre Moore of the Oakleaf Plantation Church of Christ. Look at that, Plantation Church of Christ. Wow, right? Located in Jacksonville, Florida. All right. They wanted it, they asked for it, and they got it. But y'all make sure y'all go over to his page that you're subscribed over there and be on the lookout. That's coming later today. All right. With that being said, man, I'm gonna give all praises to the Heavenly Father. Right. So I gotta say, Call Halal Yahweh by Shema Mashiach, Yahawashi, Barakatah. To everybody who's under the sound of my voice listening, hey, and shalom to y'all, family. Until the next time, shalom.
Another lacking, all black, don't draw attention, cause it's just not enough room in this small city. Cleaning crew is out to get you, can you dodge 50? 50-50 odds, hear the applause and the black ripping through the avenues in the parks full of guys chilling at the park, cause mama boyfriend Ron tripping, ripping through their hearts with what he doing after dark, and mama working late and she don't know cause they don't have the heart. It's safe to say in them shoes, they dark in them. Swim the shore before the whales and the sharks get them. So many bodies in the waters, you ain't gotta swim them. You on the shoulders of the fallen, trying to outlive them.